It's just almost like a perfect movie.
Definitely an essential.
What a great last line. Marvin, what do we do now? No one's paying any attention to what they're going to do.
The job is to be elected. It's
Yes,
not to
exactly.
do anything once you get elected.
The whole
It's
point
just
of
the
it.
whole point is just get elected,
Yeah.
and then what?
But I mean, that really is such a great line.
Yeah, it really is.
Yeah.
It really is.
I loved the movie. I thought it was really good.
Well, I appreciate the movie. I mean, I'm really glad it's there. I'm glad it was made, and I'm glad it was one of our essentials. I, of course, you know, and it's probably just from my perspective.
Go ahead.
And if Bob Redford is hearing this, he'll go, oh, well, yeah, there she goes. I just, you know, there's the wife character, and she just seems like a shadow. You know, maybe that's the whole. I mean, obviously, it's the point that the wife was a shadow. I'm not talking about giving her a lot of screen time, giving her a scene to explain what they were, explain that relationship,
Or why she's there,
so that you have an understanding of what it was costing her. What is their relationship? What is he throwing away if he's walking away from it? That was just such a gray area. There was so much focus on the election and the politics of it, but I wanted to see a little bit of who that man was before all this happened, and what was his relationship with his family and
I think that's justified.
His wife.
Good point. So this came in Redford's career just before The Sting, and also just before The Way We Were. And he was very smart about his career, I think, also doing those two, you know, big budget mainstream movies to keep the audience coming to see him.
He would go in and out of doing movies for himself and then movies for the movie star part of it.
I doubt there would have been All the President's Men if there hadn't been a candidate.
Probably not. I mean, his evolution is so interesting, and where he put his passion in becoming a director eventually, but you know, always and you know very well in really what he created in Sundance. It just was a remarkable contribution.
Yeah, if people don't really study that, I think they wouldn't be aware of what he's done and how difficult it was to do.
And it was so incredibly brilliant of him, because he knew he not only had to create a place for young voices to get stronger, but he had to create an audience for these kinds of films, because that audience didn't really exist. They were used to seeing big, slick Hollywood movies, mainstream thought, and opening the door to films that didn't have a mainstream thought. They weren't made in a mainstream way. They were documentary, they were edgy, and he really sort of single-handedly did it.
So we're going to move ahead right now.
Okay.
Okay. Don't go away. Here's a preview of the film we have coming up next time on The Essentials. Yankee Doodle Dandy, 1942. James Cagney was truly one of the legends among actors, and I think this is his best performance.
I don't care how many times you think you've seen this movie, watch it again. It's always joyful.
It's so unusual to see Jimmy Cagney singing and dancing on screen.
It's just so much fun to watch.
From 1942, Yankee Doodle Dandy. That's next Saturday at 8 p.m. Eastern. You can find out more at tcm.com/essentials. Thanks for joining us for The Essentials.